Hello everyone. In this lesson we will solve a number of problems from the review for the second unit. First question we're solving is a domain problem. It says the domain of a function f of x is equal to 3 plus ln of 3x plus 8, and we're trying to find the domain of that problem. So when we find the domain of a log function, focus only on the argument. So focus only on the argument, and for the domain, the argument must be greater than 0. Must be greater than 0. So we said 3x plus 8 greater than 0, then use some algebra to solve. Subtract 8 from both sides. We have 3x greater than negative 8. Divide both sides by 3. If x is greater than negative 8 thirds. It says use interval notation. So in interval notation, this will be negative 8 thirds to positive infinity. And we're done with that part. Second part asks us to find the x-intercept. So part 2 asks us to find the x-intercept. And the x-intercept occurs where f of x equals 0. So it says 0 is equal to 3 plus ln of 3x plus 8, because that was original function. Then try to solve for x. Subtract 3 both sides. We have negative 3 equals ln of 3x plus 8. Then in order to undo our ln, we take e both sides. So what we have is e to the negative 3 is equal to 3x plus 8. And we want to get the x. We subtract 8 both sides. So we have e to the negative 3 minus 8 is equal to 3x. We finally divide both sides by 3. So our x-intercept will be equal to e to the negative 3 minus 8 over 3. And we are done. We are done finding our x-intercept. Right? Now, let's look at another problem. The problem we should look at is using the properties of logarithms to evaluate some expressions. I'm going to focus on part C and part D. So for part C, we have ln of x squared or y cubed. And we are told that ln of x is equal to 5.2 and ln of y is equal to 3. So this, by property 2, will be ln of x squared minus ln of y cubed. Then by property 3 or law 3, this becomes 2 ln of x minus 3 ln of y. Now we are told that ln of x is 5.2, so we know that ln of x equals 5.2, and ln of y is equal to 3. So this will be 2 times 5.2 minus 3 times 3. So that would be 10.4 minus 9. So that would be equal to 1.4. And that is our answer. Right? So ln of x squared over y cubed be 1.4 by the information we're given. Part D, e to the r plus s in parentheses would be equal to, by law of exponents, e to the r times e to the s. E to the r we're told was 7, so it'd be 7 e to the s was 3. So that's 7 times 3 equals 21. And that is our answer to part D. Okay, let's continue solving some problems right here. Okay, number 9. We're asked to find all solutions of the equation e to the 2x minus 3 e to the x plus 5 over 4 equals 0. We want to rewrite this as e to the x2 or e to the x squared minus 3 e to the x plus 5 over 4 equals 0. Then we do a u substitution, so we let u is equal to e to the x. Replacing e to the x with u, we have u squared minus 3u plus 5 over 4 equals 0. Then we know this is a quadratic, so we can use the quadratic formula. And so if a is negative 1, b is negative, a is 1, b is negative 3, and c is 5 over 4. Plug those into the quadratic formula, and we end up with u is equal to 1/2 and 5 over 2. Resubstitute e to the x for u, so e to the x is equal to 1/2. If we take ln of both sides, ln of e to the x, ln of 1/2, right? That means ln undoes the e, so x is equal to ln of 1/2. Or if we took ln on the 5/2, so it's equal to ln 5. Both of these are good solutions because the arguments are not 0 or negative. Okay, so both of these are correct solutions. Ln of 1/2 and ln of 5. Okay, let's continue. Let us look at another problem. Let's look at problem 14. Solving this equation, for x we have 3 times 4 to the x and equal to 9 times 2 to the x. So if we take ln of both sides, so ln of 3 times 4 to the x is equal to ln of 9 times 2 to the x. We can use log 2 to expand this product. That's ln of 3 plus ln of 4 to the x equals ln of 9 to the 2x. Then we want to use log 3 to get the exponents in front of the ln. So we have ln of 3 plus x ln of 4 equals 2x times ln of 9. Then we want to get the x's to the same side. So if we subtract x ln of 4, subtract x ln of 4, ln of 3 is equal to 2x ln of 9 minus x ln of 4. If we factor out the x, we'll have x times 2 ln of 9 minus ln of 4 equals ln of 3. Then finally, if we divide both sides by 2 ln of 9 minus ln of 4, divide by 2 ln of 9 minus ln of 4, final answer will be x equals ln of 3 over 2 ln of 9 minus ln of 4. That's our final answer. Okay. X equals ln of 3 over 2 ln of 9 minus ln of 4. Alrighty then. Look Look at another problem real quick. Number 16. Rihanna deposited 2,000 into her account. 2.7 annual interest rate, compounded quarterly. Assuming no withdrawals are made, how long will it take the investment to grow to 2,500? So using A equals P 1 plus R over N. It's NT. And in this case, A is 2,500. P is 2,000. R is 0.027. T we don't know. N, because we're compounding quarterly, N equals 4. Let's plug these in. 2,500 equals 2,000. 1 plus 0.027 over N, which is 4 times 4 T. Let's do some algebra. Divide both sides by 2,000 first. And so 2,000 goes. Then take the ln of both sides. So we end up with ln of 2,500 over 2,000 equals ln of 1 plus 0.027 or 4t. Then we can use law 3 to bring that 4t over. So ln of 2,500 over 2,000 is equal to 4t times 1 plus times the ln of 1 plus 0.027 over 4. Then we can divide everything here by everything except t. So divide by the 4 ln 1 plus 0.027 over 4. By this by 4 ln 1 plus 0.027 over 4. So this is what your t will be. Ln of 2,500 over 2,000 over 4 ln 1 plus 0.027 over 4. You plug that in your calculator, you should get 8.29 years.